Hi, this is Sonny Alberto Castro, and today we're going to look at the data experiment on Microsoft Azure Machine Learning Studio. Let's look at the experiment. So the first thing is the data set. I use an MLB data set with um, this is the data set that I use. Each row represents a season uh, that a team had in Major League Baseball. So this each row is a year for a particular team. These are the attributes. These are the batting attributes, fielding, and pitching. And we're going to use wins or W as the dependent variable for this. Um, First, I summarize the data to see if everything was right, count, and to look at some of the averages for each of the attributes. After a few iterations of each experiment, I decided to select to discard year and all these other statistics and select batting average and OPS as metrics of batting performance, ERA and WHIP as metrics of pitching performance, and fielding percentage as a metric for fielding or defense in the field. To split the data, I went with 70% for training and 30% for test. Training the model, I use a linear regression, pretty straightforward. I also cross-validated the model, and part of what this allowed me to do was to look at the scoring for the whole data set, not just for the test cases. And I also use the permutation feature importance, and I used this to determine what features to actually use. Some of the features were giving me negative R squares in here, and I used the metric that I used was coefficient of determination, so R square. So I discarded them for now, and I did that through the select columns in dataset module. Score the model, so we can take a look at that real quick, and we can see that with some of the instances we got really close, and with others like in this case not so much, and we can examine that at a later date. Evaluate the model. What we got was 0.74 for the R square. and this can be improved through adding more cases, more rows, or playing with maybe some different attributes. I chose the attributes because those are pretty basic attributes that most baseball fans know. So I didn't get into the advanced analytics or advanced sabermetric statistics for now. I already ran the web service, and this is the result on Excel. The first 5 cases were randomly selected, and you can see the scoring here. But just to test based on a known outcome, I tested number 7 row, 8 and 9. Number 7 is the Tampa Bay Rays, and I inputted this statistics, this numbers, and it came up with an 86 games that would win if a team had this. They actually won 80 games, so the prediction was off by 6. I predicted that they were going to win more games. For the this is the Arizona Diamondbacks. The prediction was 97. They actually won 93 games. These are the Houston Astros, which actually won the World Series last year, and this is for 2017. And the prediction was 97. They actually won 101. So the predictions are in the ballpark, so to speak. And this can be used, this model can be refined and can be used just strategically for a team to figure out where they need to improve in a particular aspect, whether they need to focus their attention on batting or on pitching. One example, for example, this is just regular season, not the playoffs. The Houston Astros actually acquire towards the end of the season Justin Verlander to improve their pitching. You can see that their ERA was not that great when compared with what I consider like a team like the Tampa Bay Rays, which were mediocre. But what carried them was their batting, basically. That's all I have. Thank you.